another trip at Sharman's and another hard clue. Let's go do it. So I've just completed my hard clue. I always end up looking like an absolute champion. I had a couple of wilderness steps, but yeah, once again just looking for this dragonhide body. So yeah, good luck me again. Nah, a couple of alcohols. It's alright. And yeah, that's my third unholy blessing, so it's good for bandos, but would have rathered something else. So I'm just doing my miscellanea, hoping for a fair few Renars, however you say it. How do I manage? Yep. I think I haven't checked it in a couple of weeks, so I should get a fair bit. I think I pressed the wrong one. Collect. Check resources. 2 mil. I think I had 3 mil, 4 mil maybe in there. So I've got full herds, and then on takes. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Collect. Check resources. Yeah, where are they? 78. That's not too bad. Any seeds? No seeds. But a fair few logs as well, so it's good for construction. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm recording. Just here on a Abyssal Demon task, and yeah, got another whip drop, so that's my second whip, so when I get a tentacle I can chuck that straight on. Sweet. So now I'm a real YouTuber. I just missed 97 hit points. Yeah, I think I'm going to get 86 attack this Slayer task as well, so hopefully catch that one. Just got another hard clue, so let's see what's in it. Fuck all. Cool. So I've decided that I want to do some Saradomin for the chance of the ACB, and the hill would be nice too, but mainly the ACB. So I'm just doing some Nightmare Zone, trying to get 85 defense. I've done a couple of trips at Sara, and I do okay. I get a few kills, but I think a bit more defense would help out a fair bit. So yeah, just Nightmare Zone. So I'll come back when I get either 83 or 85 or something defense. I don't want to jam pack the video with just levels. I think it's a bit boring. So yeah. And here's 83 defense coming in. 10 XP away. I swear this happens every time. Alright, there it is. 83 defense, 2 to go. Well, I just missed 84 defense, but yeah, 84 defense. So guys, this will be 85 defense coming in a couple of hits. Really quite keen to start this Sara grind. Yeah, I know I'm still supposed to be doing Shamans, but I just can't be bothered at the moment. And yeah, just like to swap it up a bit. But yeah, with 85 defense now, that should be a lot more feasible. I won't use as many supplies. Hopefully get a few more kills per trip. But yeah, I've spent the last 3 nights after work in Nightmare Zone, so yeah, it's taken up a fair bit of time. I think it was about 10 hours or maybe a bit more in here, possibly. I think I started on, where is it? Yeah, I think I started on 2 mil experience, and now I'm at 3.2, so getting, what am I getting? About 100k an hour, so yeah, 10 to 12 hours in here. Yeah, happy to be done with that. So I'm just about to go get some ecumenical, I can't say that word. So I'm just about to go get some ecumenical keys. I think I've got 2 in the bank already, so I just need to get the third one. I haven't done any of the wilderness diaries yet, so I can only have the 3 at a time. But I'd like to always have one as a backup, so that means I can do 2 trips, and then I'll still have the one as a backup in case I die. So I've just got my 3 uh, items that'll save on death, and then all the rest is just sort of trash. I really don't want to lose my Armadillo cloak if I could, but I think I will if I die, even if, yeah, I'll lose it. Yeah, the Nezzy will go over. I might change the Nezzy just so I can keep the Armadillo cloak, because it's the only Armadillo piece I've got. So yeah, so I found my helm. It's the Initiate uh, helm. So yeah, that'll do. Gives me some bonuses. Not much, but yeah, bit of defense, bit of prayer. Not really worth it here, honestly, but it's what I'm doing. The other thing I was going to mention was doing Nightmare Zone for the 85 defense did bring me in about 205 scrolls of redirection. Obviously that's not all my points. I've been able to stock up on overloads and absorption potions for when I come back here in the future, and I also have 2.2 million points for future imbues, so yeah, it's quite handy just to have them sitting there. Before I did that little grind, it was yeah, I didn't have many points, so whenever I had a ring I wanted to imbue, I had to sit in there, which yeah, most of the time I don't really want to do, so glad I did it. And there's the last ecumenical key, so I can get out of here for the time being. And yeah, let's go start doing some Sara troops. I just wanted to mention too, like, sometimes for the fun of it, I just feel like dressing up like an absolute champion, and I think this is a pretty good one. Like, the rune boots, I think, really set it off. It's great. You also got a medium clue from, I think it was a Pyre Fiend or something in there, so yeah, let's get that done. Finish that medium clue, and we get not much. Teleports are pretty nice, not too bad. So I was just getting my gear out to go do this Sara trip, and I've realised that I don't really have a lot of bolts, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to go just do a little bit of blast furnace. That shouldn't take me too long, 10-15 minutes, and yeah, then smith some bolts. Yeah, because I don't really want to have to do a couple of trips and then have to stop and come back and make them. Just sort of break up the process, especially while learning. Yeah, kills in succession will help me learn, and yeah, so I'll go do that now, quickly. So I've just finished all making some bolts. I made 1500 and well, I had 200 in the bank, so I made 1350 or something, and 650 ruby bolts. So hopefully that'll last a little while. This bloody system update in 26 minutes now, so I think I might just find something else to do for that time, and then I'll jump into the Sara trip once that's done with. So I've just decided to do a few barriers runs while I wait out this 22 minutes, so see if I can get a item I don't have. So yeah, good luck me. You get through the kills. Like, I haven't used anything. I'm out of prayer, but I got a Torag tunnel, so I won't need to use a prayer pot. So I'm doing this on no supplies, which is nice. So yeah, first chest of the day. Once I kill this, let's see what we get. Guthan's War Spear. Is that... No, I can't believe we actually got an item, but I think I need the chain skirt, not the spear. Oh, let's go have a look. Yeah, I'm almost certain that it's the chain skirt I need, so I think this is a duplicate. Yeah, it's a duplicate. It's alright. 1 mil to the bank value. Not bad, first chest of the day. Pretty happy with that. Second chest of the day. Yeah, back to back. Nope. So yeah, unfortunately here my audio when I was recording didn't work. I think it has something to do with the plug on my headphones that I use. But yeah, this is just me showing you my gear that I was taking to Sarah. It's pretty basic. Few more tanky pieces in there, and I'm using the rune crossbow with the diamond and ruby bolts for my items. Sarah and Zami items, I was using the kite shield and the Zami god cape, and yeah, that's about it for this clip. I do have to do this for a few, because my microphone wasn't working, so yeah. So this will be 69 Hunter coming in, just taking a bit of a break. Also, one of the streamers I watch, he said chin chompers are pretty good at Sarah, so might give that a bit of a crack. Yeah, the good thing about it is if this is better than using the rune crossbow at Sarah using chin chompers, it'll sort of give me a reason to get my hunter up, as I don't really enjoy it, but if it proves to be better, I should get a few hunter levels out of it, so yeah, hopefully it's worth it. So this is my revised gear. I took off the took off the Verix plate skirt, going for hopefully a bit more range offense. Was a fair bit lower. I don't really sacrifice a lot of range defense, and then I've got my god items, which I'm happy to drop both of if I need to, but I haven't been getting enough kills per trip to even really worry about the space of my inventory unless I get a lot of supply drops and whatnot. But yeah, I need Barrow's gloves. Yeah, graceful aren't going to cut it, so yeah, so unfortunately this is another of the clips that the audio is stuffed up with. This is just me at Sarah. I had a couple of kills recorded. This is probably one of the less scuffed ones. I'm still learning a lot. I'm by no means perfect at it, and it's rough sometimes. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of it slowly. I think I'm almost 25, or 24, 25 kill count. I still seem to be taking a lot of damage, even with the 85 defense, and I think that's from me, like, I'm not running properly to the corners, and I know you're supposed to only be able to get 2 shots off per wall, but yeah, there's a lot to learn. So as you can see, I did bring chins. I'm not using them on this kill. I did use them on a few, and I think it's very marginal to say which one's better. I think once I have a better crossbow, the crossbow will just be straight up better. But in saying that as well, I'm only using red chins, I'm not using black chins, so yeah, it's questionable. And yeah, you can see me, I'm running pretty low on stamina, so that's another thing that I have to watch out for when I do this. There's been a few times where I run out of stamina and then they just come and clock me one for like their max, and yeah, it puts me right down. I'm yet to die at Sarah, that's one good thing. So then maybe in the future, if I decide to make another hardcore and come to Sarah, I should feel a bit more comfortable. So yeah, it's definitely doable. But I do use a lot of supplies. I'm using like 8 brews, 4 or 5 prayer potions, 4 staminas for every trip, and I'm only getting probably 3 to 5 kills per trip. So yeah, it's one of those things that I really have to sum up to see if it's going to be better for me just to wait a little while, or if I should just bite the bullet and actually properly grind out the boss. But yeah, you can see I finally get the kill. I think it takes a few minutes, 2 minutes or something, so yeah. And then I decided to go to Scotezo, do a few kills, and yeah, I got an uncut onyx from him, so yeah, pretty lucky. 2 mil to the bank, and don't have to worry about getting another onyx, so it's handy, but yeah, I would have preferred the pet. I can get onyxes anywhere, so oh well. So I just missed it because I'm mid Zora kill, but I just got 91 hit points, 91 magic. So yeah, that's nice. 3 more to avenge, which will be handy here. I might even start potting up and using it. At 90, the boost just wasn't enough. Losing my shit here a bit. It's alright. It's been a pretty sloppy kill because I was trying to like start the recorder and everything, but it's alright. So I just got 550 kill count here at Zora. I was just doing a bit of Zora for some scales because I was running really low. I think even in this kill, yeah, your Trident only has 100 charges left. So yeah, that should fill up my Trident. I ended up with 28 kills and got almost 6,000 scales, so that should tide me over for a little while. But yeah. So this will be my task wrapped up. Unfortunately I didn't get a tentacle, sort of the only thing I really want from this boss now. Another Trident would be nice, but it's not needed really. I am having to leave 8 sharks on the ground. Take one. Yeah, so that'll serve as a sacrifice to the Kraken for the next task for the tentacle. If only that's how it worked. But yeah, so I'm off to get another task now, and then yeah, I'll probably do some Zora at some point. Yeah, the other thing to mention is that 500. Yeah, the other thing to mention is that that's 513 kill count at Kraken, so I am past the drop rate of a tentacle. I think it's 1 in 400, so yeah, a little dry, but it's not too bad. Just hope I get it soon. And just here getting a new task, so let's see what we get. 146 blue dragons. That's forecast, but oh, should I do forecast? Gonna have to camp bloody Zora for more scales. I suppose that's already my plan. What gear do I use if I don't use Void there? Yeah, I'll figure that out. I reckon, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, so I've decided I'm going to do Vorkath. I just don't know how many. It's a very, it's a long task doing 146. So I think I'm still getting like 3 to 4 minute kills there. I'm just trying to decide on my gear. I've got obviously I've got my sara VI. But I'm just wondering if on task it's better to use the Slayer Helm and the Necklace of Anguish. Yeah, I think I'm just going to look it up on the internet and see what everyone else has to say, but yeah, that's my predicament at the moment. Yeah, so after all that, I think I'm going to decide to just skip the task. Seeing as it's not really that beneficial to have a Vorkath task because you use like the Salve and Void. So yes, you'd be getting Slayer XP, but I just sort of roughly worked it out. If I was to do the task there, 146 of them, it would take me almost 10 hours to do, and that's just time time I don't really want to invest in that right now, so I don't have a spec weapon to lower the defense or anything to get quicker kills, so I think I'll just leave Vorkath for now, and I'll try to get a different task here. And let's have a look. What did I get? Trolls. No. Necreel. Yep. I'll do that. Cool. So I just had to do Mountain Daughter for a medium clue scroll I got, long overdue, but I also think I need to do this for a hard clue requirement. But yeah, so 2 quest points, some XP, 231 quest points now, so slowly getting to the quest cape. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I suppose eventually I might get it all. Haven't really got that many left, so it's good. So I just did a few medium clues. I just did a couple because I was a little bored and thought it would be good. Hopefully we get something good. Nothing from the first one. Blue headband, I think that's unique. Nothing. Sarah Diamond page 4, possibly unique. Nothing and nothing. Pest control. Yeah, not the best. So I'm just killing some Callisto, something different. And yeah, 2 PKs came up on me. I had no supplies. I had like maybe, I think I had 1 brew, half a restore, and maybe an angler. And yeah, I tanked him. I'm pretty chuffed, and then I got gap and logged out. Now I'm just running back because I'm still telly blocked. So yeah, it's good. I wonder if I am. Oh. Maybe logging out or something. I was definitely telly blocked. Oh well, that's good. Okay, so I'm just doing some Chaos Ellie shits and gigs and maybe the D pick. And yeah, this is the Chaos Ellie at the moment. He's yeah, I don't even know what's really happening. I can attack him when I'm standing on him. Apparently, it's great. Hitbox of less than a square. It's just stupid. I can hit him from behind this tree. I don't know what's going on. And yeah, 82 farming coming in here. Yeah, random level, but just decided to do some fruit trees and my calquat trees. So yeah, 82 farming. It's not too bad. So not the best game of Tears of Gothics, but that will get me to 60 rune crafting, which means I can make all my boots when I get the crystals. But yeah, another thing is it's base 60s now, which is something I didn't think I'd ever get to, just because I'm not a fan of rune crafting really, and a few other skills, but 1850 total, so yeah, a couple of big milestones there. Good to see. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. It's been taking me about 2 weeks to get it out, and this episode's a bit longer than what I expected, so I might try to cut it back to a week to 10 days and have a bit shorter of an episode. Yeah, I think somewhere around the probably 12 to 15 minute mark's a bit better, but yeah, we'll see how we go with that. It all depends on what clips I get and when I get them. So yeah, got a bit done in this episode, and yeah, got the dragon pick, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Cheers.